Hello everyone, my name is Landon and today I'm going to be talking to you about the disadvantages of abolishing the SAT, but first I'm going to start by attacking some of their evidence. They say that the SAT is racially biased, however they gave no evidence towards how it's racially biased. I didn't hear an example of a question that was racially biased, so I'm thinking that they're making a very hasty generalization. I'm also going to be attacking the fact that they say that prep courses are limited to the rich. However, there are prep courses, and however to do well in the SAT, you don't need to take a prep course because the necessary skills for the SAT are learned with algebra, basic writing skills that you need to pass high school for, and then geometry, which you need to pass high school. So the fact that you need to take a prep course to do well on the SAT and how it's limited to the rich is, I think, also hard to make an inference about. And I will begin now on the disadvantages of abolishing the SAT. One disadvantage of abolishing the SAT would be that unqualified students would receive admissions to schools. For example, more students will cheat in order to receive a higher GPA because GPA now weighs so much in college apps. According to the Jefferson Institute of Ethics, a survey done of 23,000 high schoolers, 51% of students cheated on tests and admitted to it, and 32% copied homework in 2012. Now, I think it's safe to infer that this is during the SAT, because obviously the SAT hasn't been abolished, and we can probably deduce that because GPA now weighs so significantly on college admission, more students will likely cheat because maybe that one extra test grade can boost your GPA, therefore allowing you to get into a school that is perhaps you're not qualified for. By eliminating the SAT, cheating is surely to rise now that GPA weighs so heavily on college apps, thus allowing unqualified students to get into schools. Now, another problem with this, with unqualified students getting into schools, personal essays cannot be cross-checked. Now, this only applies to UCs directly because since personal essays cannot be cross-checked, thus schools cannot see if the essay was actually written by the students. I'm going to use the evidence that there are sites outside, there are sites that allow anyone to purchase an essay for the highest bid. For example, SameDayEssay.com quotes that everyone knows that writing essays is a daunting routine. Therefore, every fourth student uses essay writing services nowadays. They save time and help earning better grades. However, you need the best essay writing service in order to achieve above-mentioned benefits. You need an agency like Same Day Essay. Obviously, most people won't use the site because I didn't even know about it until I researched it. However, who's to say that your mom or dad is going to help you write these essays and help you obviously score better with this college if the college doesn't have a cross-reference with your SAT score? For example, if someone's scoring a 4 score on the SAT, the essay goes from 0 to 12. If someone scores a 4 on the essay portion, but somehow writes this amazing immaculate letter for admission, something's not right here. That means they probably didn't write it themselves or they had help on it. Therefore, not showing the true potential of that student. Therefore, probably allowing an unqualified student to get into a better school than they deserve. My next point I'll go to is the increased number of students would create a disadvantage, is another disadvantage of abolishing the SAT. More students in school means it's harder to get classes. That means we're basically turning UCs and Cal States into a community college, and because you only have to worry about GPA. According to ABC News reporter Linda Muma, she took first-hand accounts of students who go to community college, and obviously community college had an influx students in there because there's no standard to evaluate these students. According to Ashley Bain, she said she was waitlisted in 3 of 5 courses she signed up for to increase her chances of getting in. She said she's splitting time between 2 different campuses and is sitting in one course at Willow International until she finds out whether she's accepted. To continue Ashley Marshall is starting her second term semester at Fresno City College and considers herself fortunate to get into these courses, and she needs towards her degree. She said that I'm very lucky because I'm in the future nursing program, Marshall said. So I have a counselor and there's about 20 of us. She signs us up for our classes. Marshall is also an athlete, which means she's eligible for priority registration in early November. But however, most people aren't some people are athletes, but most people aren't going to go to colleges for that reason. Therefore, they don't have priority registration. So she was successful in getting into courses. So therefore, by eliminating the SAT, we turn Cal States and UCs into community colleges. It takes all the, you eliminate a standard out of an entire college, entering process, because schools don't have anything to evaluate or to compare your personal essays or your GPA scores. So obviously, if someone with a GPA of 4.0, but they bomb the SAT, perhaps they didn't earn that GPA because they cheated. Because it's practically impossible to cheat on the SAT. And perhaps someone who got into a college because of their essay, but bombed the essay portion of the SAT, probably didn't write that essay. So I think it's safe to say that keeping the SAT, by abolishing the SAT, it creates massive disadvantages because it allows unqualified students to get into schools and increases the number of students into schools, which causes classes harder to get and unqualified students in school. Thank you.